Yo, what's good, boys? This is a video. It is currently, you can see the date, it's September 19th. This is a video to just show you guys how my progress is going. And just to check in on how things are going and why I'm recording this video. So this is currently my monthly P&L. Yeah, this was bad. This is just really bad. Last week just killed me, bro. Honestly, it really did. This week, these days right here, it was avoidable. It was avoidable. Let's just say that, boys. And I could have been up like a good amount of money. And I'm already eligible for a payout on this account, but like when I come to think about it, boys, like this week was just such a bad week in price action. But also there was still a trade on Tuesday like I could have taken, and I should have avoided trading Friday. So a lot of things, boys. I had to learn a lot. I had to go through a lot. I had to respect my rules and just learn from the process. There's a reason why I didn't trade today. There's a reason why I didn't trade Wednesday FOMC. Because now I'm officially following my rules. And you notice how I'm in profit. $200. $250. This week, completely horrible shit week, bro. It's just horrible, bro. And this week I was also not in my mentorship. But I got the rebill. I got my first paycheck. It was like $200. Instantly joined my mentorship. Studied over the weekend, followed my rules, and boom, I'm profitable on the week. So going into next week, it's gonna be the same thing. The current balance is about negative 900. So I'm 900 away from getting out of drawdown. So that's simply just 2 winning days, 2 to 3 winning days. So I'm probably gonna expect next week I'll probably be out of drawdown and probably in profit like 500. And then I'd say after that I'm gonna size up to 8 micros, and then after that week I'll look to make 1400. Then the next week I'll make 3,000, and then rip a $1,500 payout by second week of October. And then this week is going to be my scaling weeks. These are going to be the weeks that I just buy an extra combine account, 2 extra combines account, and just look to scale. That $1,500 payout is just going to prove consistency, and it's going to prove the fact that I had $500 left right here. This week I had $500 left in the balance. There was $583 or $535, or it's 585, and I've grown it now to 1,000. So I'm literally 800 away from blowing the account, which is really good, actually. That gives me like, see how my average loss, okay, so my average loss isn't the best. It's like 600, but on average with these wins, my risk was only like 100. So this right here, I was trading on average, I was trading a mini. I was trading like minis. Yeah, see? 1 contract sizing, 1 mini. But these days, I'm only trading size 7 micros. 7 micros. This loss was 7 micros. That would have been $600. If I would have traded 7 minis, I would have had a $600 loss, and I would have been back to break even, back to where I was. But no, I sized down, I listened to my mentor, and this day was completely avoidable. I actually should have won this day, and I would have made a shiz ton of, not shiz ton, but I would have got a 50-point day, and I would have made like somewhere around like $700 if I simply just waited for candle closure, or if I simply didn't enter off the rebalance. So this day, I remember, boys, that was this day. That day was completely avoidable, bro. So this was the day right here. So September, no, it was yesterday. This day right here. So right here, boys, we were coming to around like close to 50%. We're still in premium range, but I didn't think that we're going to continue going higher. I thought we were going to have a downfall because we have market structure shift, displacement below. We have a rebalance. We didn't even get a rebalance in the SIBI. But this displacement candle, I should have went short here for just a 1-to-1. Or seeing the SMT. We had an SMT with, pretty sure here. We had an SMT right here. So I went literally short right here, boys. I literally pattern traded the frick out of this, because I was waiting for a rebalance into this displacement candle or displacement off of it, and price just displaced off of it like that. So as price was displacing off of it, I entered short and bottom took the frick out of this. So that was a FOMO entry, and that was just horrible, horrible, bro. So I need to be aware of the fact, like, when there's a higher time frame SMT against me, don't trade against it. Instead, just wait 2 candles after to see what we do in this sell side imbalance. And look what we did. 947. What do? We run through the SIBI. So I could have easily entered like right here as we're displacing up higher. Stops go right below this wick low because we don't expect a rebalance. This is the SMT. Order block has been respected. And yeah, boys, I just should have went long here, targeting this internal high or 50 points, 30 points, flat 30 points or 50 points. Either one, boys. But ideally, it wouldn't be bad to enter off right here or just right here for 50 points, targeting this SIBI. That would have been super clean. That would have banged out in 5 months or two minutes. So that, I just need to wait for more rebalance confirmation. So yeah, boys, that's pretty much it. That would have been a crazy day if I would have won that, but that's okay, boys. We always have next month, and I learn from it. Wait for the rebalance. Don't pattern trade against an SMT. But this is really good consistency, and this is really good momentum for next week. And I look to, for sure, get out of drawdown this week, 100%. And then the next week is going to be when I start to actually make some progress and make some money. So, yeah, boys. Honestly, I just wanted to show this for accountability, and this is just a breakthrough. I'm going through a lot of breakthroughs in my life right now. I know that I'm just now sticking to the plan. I'm following my mentor. And yeah, boys, I'm following my mentor, only trading 7 micros. And yeah, boys, that's pretty much it. Following my mentor, only trading 7 micros until I get out of drawdown. Once I get out of drawdown, then I'm going to be sizing up to 8 to 1 mini. 8 micros to 1 mini. I would ideally say I would like to get to a buffer above like honestly, I'm not too sure. I'd like to get a buffer above, I would say 2,000, maybe 1,500 to 2,000 to start trading 1 mini, and then size up to 2 minis when I have a $3,000 balance after taking a couple payouts, you know. But I'm going to be copy trading, boys. So that's the thing. I'm probably going to be copy trading 3 accounts in mid-October. That's my goal. I want to trade 3 accounts with 8 micros and then just rip a fat 7K month and then go to 10K month and then 20K and then 30K and then 50K. But yeah, boys, I'm basically going to be doing that. This is me right now. It's currently September 19th. Honestly, now it's just about putting in more work, backtesting more, lecture, watching more, and I've already got the flow of it. I'm glad I didn't trade today. I'm really happy I didn't trade today, bro, because I was tempted this morning to trade today, but look, personal lockout saved me. I set that lockout this day. On this day that I lost, my mentor said not to trade this day, so guess what? I put a 24-hour lockout, so there's no way I could trade this day. That is discipline. That's discipline. Notice how this day, I traded Monday, and I was not in the mentorship. This day, I traded Friday, and I was not in the mentorship. I still fricked up. But it's not about being in the mentorship. It's about the knowledge that I got from the mentorship. And this day, this whole week was just horrible in general. I realistically only should have traded Tuesday, and I should have won that day. And like I did on Thursday, I won that day. Wednesday should not have been traded. That was avoidable. That was horrible ass day, bro. I don't know why I traded that day. That was stupid. So honestly, I would have been up even more if I didn't trade this day, and I would have been up even more. I'd been up $1,000, and I'd probably be in profit right now. But it's okay, boys. I'm learning from my lessons. I'm learning not to trade these lower probable Wednesdays and Fridays, and looking to trade Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or depending on the news, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, if it's a really good week. And avoiding Fridays, unless if they're NFP Fridays. I'm actually pretty decent with NFP Fridays. But yeah, boys, that's pretty much it. That's going to be it, the video. Just doing a daily check-in. And I am looking to do trade recaps onto this video. Of just like general, like what is going through my head during these trades. And like why I took these trades. And yeah, just quick recaps. So I'm not going to be leaking any sauce, obviously. You guys can join my mentorship or my mentor's mentorship for that. And yeah, boys, this is pretty much gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Well, I'm talking to myself, my future self. Josiah, I thank you for putting in the work now so that you can have the life that you want. I thank you for putting in the work. I'm thanking you for putting in those long hours. I thank you for that. And you're going to thank me for that when you make it. You're going to thank me. You're going to realize, thank you to my old self for putting in the work, who actually wants to make money. So, anyways, that's it. Enough talking. Enough mental. Enough of this mental talk, mental dopamine talk. I need to get to work, boys. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's just the mental recap of how the week's going, all the accountability, and there's going to be much better. You guys are going to see me do much more better these next couple weeks because I have a lot of breakthroughs. I've been through a lot, and I'm just ready to change now and follow my rules. Let's go, boys.